Hey everyone, Tony Phelan here with CompetitionX, and today on the workbench we've got a new vehicle from Tamiya. This is their Super Avante. Now this is kind of a 2021 version of the Avante that came out in I think 1988. It is four-wheel drive, it does have four-wheel independent suspension, but this is a lot more plastic than the original car was. The other thing this car does not come with, which most Tamiya cars do, is a speed control and a motor. You'll need to purchase those separately. However, this car does come with a full set of ball bearings, so that's good. So we're going to get the box over to the workbench over here. We're going to tear it apart, see what's inside, and let's get to it. All right, so here we are, the Super Avante. Now you can see the box art's really nice. It does kind of have that very Tamiya flair to it, and it is based on the TD4 chassis. This is a new chassis for Tamiya. Shaft-driven all-wheel drive. As you can see, the shocks are inboard here. Comes a little driver. Beam, that's as neat. Kind of playing off the original Avante. All right, let's get inside this thing and see what's in this box. Okay, as you can see, it's very Tamiya packaged. It's got the box, which probably has all of our hardware in it, all the poly bags, the little parts, the body, the wheels. Tires are probably in here somewhere. Tires are over here. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the box out of the way so we can make it easier to open up these bags and see the parts. Give me 1 second. All right, now that we got that out of the way, we're just going to go ahead and open up all these parts. This is one of the initial bags here. Looks like it has all the suspension arms. Some plastic pieces already gone here. Yep, our suspension arms. Now this is made out of, I think this is glass-filled plastic. It's not the standard ABS, so it's a better plastic. You can see, looks like some mounts here. Suspension arms look pretty thick, pretty beefy. Front rears, I'm guessing. All right, the next bag is here. Wow, look at this piece. That must be like the rear gearbox. Man, that's a work of art. Look at that thing. That's crazy. Must be the upper part here. Nice plastic pieces there. More plastic here. These are the same parts tree. This is the A parts tree. So they give you two of these, which means you're probably going to use, like, you'll need body mounts and ball cups, gears. Looks like, I don't know what that is. Exhaust or something maybe? Interesting. Some wing mounts. Looks like you can use two different size wing mounts. There'll be battery tray, battery cups on each side. Go like that. So there's that. The next tree is looks like bumpers. Maybe a rear bumper, front bumper, front bumper, front bumper, front bumper. A couple miscellaneous parts here. This looks like to be your steering knuckles there. Maybe the rear hubs. And then the cantilever for the front shocks. Two of those. All right, here's the hero bag. Look at this thing. This chassis. That is one crazy piece of plastic. You can see from, I don't know if you can see it in here, but it is pointed to the GF, which is the glass filled, not the carbon filled, which would be the CF. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yep, pretty cool. One more parts tree. Looks like the last of the parts trees. Spur gear mount maybe, which is nice. It looks like you might be able to swap out the Tamiya pitch gears with possibly 64 pitch or 48 pitch. Front rear skids maybe, or front gearbox, maybe the cover for that. Motor cover, gear cover. All right. Tires. Now I'm not quite sure if I'm going to build this with these tires. Oh, these are kind of soft. Oh, these are harder, these are softer. I may go for some more off-road style tires because I think I want to take this to OCRC and try it on the track there. But anyway, there's your tires. And then of course, bright yellow wheels for those who can't see their car at night. Geez, look at these things. They're like glow in the dark. So the narrow ones are for the front, wider ones are for the rear. Those are pretty cool looking though, right? Except for the fact that they're super bright. Okay. We got the body. Sorry if this is a little big for the camera. It's just stuff falling. So here's the wing. Interesting, it's got different cut lines to adjust your downforce in the rear of the car. Cool, like that. And then the body itself. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. This looks like maybe the front fender and maybe the rear fender here. So make sure you cut carefully, you cut these out. This piece I think goes here, like a top of wing or something. And then some under, like another piece here. I'm not quite sure what this does. Obviously there's some other plastic pieces there that maybe mount, you know, up on top here or maybe somewhere in the chassis. I don't know yet until looking at the manual. There's the body, nice. You get those out of the way so it's easier to work with. And then the Super Avante box of hardware. Okay. So the first bag here looks like some miscellaneous spare hardware. Some body clips, O-rings, washers, some Velcro, probably to help Velcro the side of the body on. Shock caps and bodies. It does come with oil-filled shocks, but they are plastic shock body. Plastic shock body. So I'll go ahead and get those two shock. Oh, here's the other back. These are the rear. These are a bit longer. Okay. These are, you know, the preload spacers, spring retainers, lower spring retainers, the pistons, and the same old boxes or bags. Another one of the preloads. Servo saver, standard Tamiya servo saver. Right. Driver figure. So it does come with a driver figure. The face looks very, let's take him out. The face doesn't look very detailed, so this may be an original mold. I honestly don't know. You can see the face doesn't look very, no, maybe it does. And the half driver. This looks like we got the tools, some foam padding, probably for the battery tray. Some foam here, I'm not sure what that's for, maybe for the battery tray. Double-sided tape. All right, we got the A bag. We're gonna go ahead and bust into these so that we can get a better idea of what's in here. Okay. Very long ball cups. Oh, those are cool. Got the Tamiya logo in on them. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. Grease, anti-wear grease, hardware. Whoa, this has hex hardware. Happy day. No more Phillips head or JIS screws. These are hex. Very nice. Looks like internal gears for the gearbox. Tamiya's, I don't know if it's mod 4 or 6. This may be a 4, mod 4. 72 spur gear. So because this does have kind of the standard hole pattern, you can use 48 pitch if you want, if you don't have a bunch of pinions. So you can swap that out. That's cool. Nice thick motor mount. Some bearings probably for the top shaft. There's the top shaft. More bearings in there. And then of course the gasket that goes between the motor and the motor mount here like that. So, okay. All right. B bag. I don't know why I put that back over there. Okay, B bag. So we have the, looks like the front, possibly the front and rear drive shafts, possibly. Diff grease. This must be the diff bag then. Got your out drives. Oh, this comes with ball diffs. Oh, I wonder if it's front and rear ball diffs. We'll look in a second. Bag C. I don't know. I'm excited. Ball diffs, full ball bearing ball diffs. Very nice, look at that. Your diff balls, more hex hardware. Wonderful, wonderful. More hardware there. And then your, looks like your thrust balls, diff rings, slipper. I wonder if it's a slipper. Oh no, that's probably for the diff itself, the spring. Very cool. All right, bag seat. Silicone damper oil, so they give you the hard oil. So it looks like it might be 70 or 80 weight maybe. You can swap that out with whatever brand you use. Shock shafts, springs. Looks like the bladders and then the servo saver parts. And then some more attachment, more hardware. The D bag. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's the center drive shaft here. So these must have been the dog bones for the rear diff, or for the rear arms. 73 millimeter. Here is your center shaft. There's more diff parts there. Wow, look at that spring. That's a big spring there. Crazy, right? Bearings, top shaft, or an output shaft maybe. Diff rings, spring. More hex hardware. Thrust balls. Carbide balls, or maybe they're carbide, they're diff balls. Turnbuckles and more hardware. Your diff gear, and then more of these crazy cool little ball cups with the Tamiya logo on them. Those are cool, I like those. Hope that's a standard thing now. That's neat. All right, and then finally, the last bag here. Bag E. Shock springs, fronts obviously. Drive bones to the wheels. Out drives at the wheels. Bearings. Some other parts, not sure what those are. Maybe for the rocker arms. More hardware. More hardware, blue aluminum wheel nuts. Not serrated, so I'll probably change that out. I like serrated nuts on my cars more than the flat ones. Shock parts, bladders, O-rings. More hardware, bearings, body clips, front shock shafts. Interesting that they're different than the rears, right? Maybe they do that so you'll separate the fronts and the rears, you don't get them mixed up. And then ball cups, smaller ones for the front. All right, let's see what else we got in the bag. Paperwork. Stickers. So this does come with stickers with a similar color than the original. Yellow stickers with a blue body, all the different stickers. I don't know that we're going to do that color scheme on this car. I'm on the fence at the moment. But if I do, I've got all the cool stickers. And then window masks. That's a nice touch. Ooh. Yeah, it's just a antenna tube. All right, then we have the manual. Standard Tamiya. Oh, look, yeah, it is a separate spur gear. Front and rear cap for that. Nice. So standard, excellent. Instructions. Available separately, so you do not get a motor. So I'm thinking with this car, I'm going to be running, not a hot motor, but more of a race running 17.5 turn motor. I think I want to put a little power into it, but not overly kill it. So There's your driver. Is that the whole? Oh, there's a roll bar hoop. Well, I saw that earlier. All your electronics, wheels and tires, and then of course how to do the body. Mounting the body, mounting the cool fenders. I don't know why, I think the fenders are super cool. I like those. Some tuning options. Your parts list. And that's it. Box is empty. All right, so there you have it, the unboxing of Tamiya's brand new Super Avante four-wheel drive chassis. Now this is a little bit more of a performance vehicle. So I think as far as electronics, we are, like I said before, I think we're gonna go a little bit hotter than like the Mabuchi stuff. 17.5 turn to start, and then maybe if we're really feeling crazy and it's working really good, maybe put something a little hotter in, 13.5, 10.5, something like that. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell notifier so you can be notified of future videos on this car. We're gonna be doing a full build up on this vehicle from bag A to bag, whatever it was E. And then later on, we're also gonna be doing a lot of video at the track, seeing this thing run. So thanks for watching everybody. We'll see you soon.